What's going on, y'all? It's Araneae Storm checking in for the Mars sign series astrology. For those of y'all that are coming in for the first time, my name is Araneae Storm. I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologer specializing in North Node activations as well as Mars activations, and I specialize in North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. And you can find me on all social media at Araneae Storm. Oh my God, what is this? What? Mars and Leo. Okay. Mars and Leo, baby. Mars and Leo. I know a couple Mars and Leo. I do. So let's talk about Mars first and foremost. First, before I get into Mars, I want to let y'all know that my course, my Mars activation course combined with Pluto, is up. By this time I would have already posted like the preview, so you can definitely catch the preview. But if you want to view the full deal, real spill, holy fill, you can definitely check me out on my website, you know what I'm saying, where I'll be posting the full course. Share it, send it to a friend, you know what I mean? It's gonna be pretty dope. It is dope as I record this because I recorded it earlier, so make sure you check it out. We are going to be talking about, or we did talk about, how you can use your Mars, using your Mars, cultivating your Mars in a healthy way, and how you can use that to really dive into your platonic energy and come up like the phoenix rising out the ashes, you know what I mean? So make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, share it with a friend, share it with your people. I'm pretty excited about this course because it's one of the first courses that I've actually put together on my own, without actually being invited to do a presentation. So it's definitely something that I would love to do, or I'm gearing to do every month, just creating something with whatever planet. So y'all will start to see more events go up as we move along. But yeah, just putting that out there. Very much so Mars and Leo. Not me per se, but this is very much so a Mars and Leo trait. Promote your shit. Promote your shit. So before we get into Mars and Leo, let's talk about the energy of Mars, shall we? Mars actually rules Aries, and it also is co-ruler Scorpio, ancient ruler Scorpio. This is the fiery, hot energy planet. This is how we take action. This is our animalistic nature. This is our desires. This is just our, you know what I mean? Like, this is that energy, that passion that really fuels us forward. So if we talk about, you know how people say the fuel to the fire? This Aries energy. Mars, or Aries energy, but it's Mars energy. You know, fueling that fire within you. Now this fire, this Mars energy can also be very combative, very argumentative. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy that comes out when you are getting into arguments, when you are getting a little combative, when you are seeing me outside, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? This is that energy of like, yo, you know, I said this is Twitter finger. I think I said this is the Mars and Cancer, but this is the Twitter finger energy. But if we're not talking on online, okay, this is 1-2 meet me outside energy, okay? You know what I'm saying? So this also, Mars is ruled energy. This is like the weapons. This is the fighting styles or fighter styles. This is the warrior in you. This is your warrior spirit. This is how your warrior ignites within you. You feel me? So when we talk about Mars, and also how you flirt and approach things. So Mars being the energy that you move on things, like you move to things, and then your Venus energy being the things that you like, that you want. You know what I mean? Mars is like boom boom, one night stand energy. Venus is like let me put the whole thing out for you. Let me get the plates, the candles, the incense, the you know what I mean? It's like the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's the full course meal. You know what I mean? That's Venus. Mars is just like, let me think. God damn, it's a lot. It's been a lot of polices and motherfucking, you know, them. Let me just let them pass. They just been coming. And I mean, this been pretty thick. Alright, so anyway, I just need to let them pass, do their thing. So what do I have on? Oh, that's all my other stuff. Okay, I definitely need to put that in my mind. I do need to make them. I am going to make a Mercury. I'm going to make a Mercury retrograde video. So you'll be seeing that when we conclude this series. The Mercury retrograde video will be dropping of like, what is Mercury retrograde? And if you do have a Mercury sign that is retrograding, if your Mercury is actually in retrograde, what that means as well. So we're going to be talking about that as well on that. But yeah, this is the center stage energy. You know what I mean? This is like, you know, when I step up in the scene, all the motherfuckers mean, you know what I mean? Like, step in the party, you know, let the party, it probably wasn't lit before you got there, Mars and Leo, but guarantee when you get there, we lit. You know what I mean? We about to get it popping. We about to get it cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, Mars and Leo is just, there's a natural shine about this energy, especially when you are passionate about something or you are in your passion. You know what I mean? This energy just shines through you. People can see it. They can feel it in you. They might not know how to pinpoint it, but it's activated when you are in your passion. You know what I mean? When you are, oh, shit, did I even talk about it? It's also, this is sex, too. Yeah, I did talk about that. But just in case I didn't mention that. That's how you get them, the boogie. Okay, so, once again, I've been talking about all this because it is sexually charged energy, but it's very sexually charged. This is the type of energy that can be very animalistic in a sense of, like, Mars and Leo wants to dominate, but low-key likes to be dominated. You know what I mean? Like, this is that kind of energy, because Mars and Leo, you know, in public is like, you know, in charge, authoritative, and things like that. But secretly, sometimes it's like, I do want to dominate, but then again, it's like, wouldn't be afraid, you know, or wouldn't be down. I just feel like you would have to match. Somebody would either have to match your energy. I don't even want to say overpower. Somebody would have to match your energy in order for you to even let your guard down like that. Because at the end of the day, you'd be like, all right, you know, like, get your ass, you know what I mean? So they got to match. They got to match. They got to match, you know what I mean? Very much so expressive in nature. Goes after what you want. Very ambitious, especially, like I said, when you are in your passion, when you are creatively expressing yourself. This is creativity, you know what I mean? This is actually the type of energy that can have a lot of kids, or fighting with children, okay, or like I said, a lot of kids, or just, you know, can have combative energy with children, or youth-like energy and things like that. Or if not that, it can lift, you know, this is the type of energy that can really lift the youth up. Like, this is the type of energy that the youth would look to for clarity, to like kind of like the follow the leader kind of energy. Is definitely that energy. So I would recommend for a person with the Mars and Leo to definitely, even if your soul, what is going on? The dramatics. This was not, I mean, blessed whatever's going on. Like, I'm not, okay, I'm not downplaying whatever's going on outside. But what I am saying is, soon as we start doing your motherfucking, soon as we start doing the video, I know y'all hear this. all types of ambulances, police trucks, cars. I mean, I've been hearing them, but this has been like back to back since I started the video. We 10 minutes in. Okay. Okay, Leo. It's crazy. And maybe because I am a channeler, I channel energy. I be dying because every time I tune into, like before I did the Mars and Cancer video, I started crying. And it wasn't like no, ooh, it was just me being in appreciation with like my ancestors and knowing their energy is present in my life and things like that. Y'all, the trees is blowing hard as shit. It's probably raining right now if I'm not mistaken. Ambulances, motherfucking police cars, all types of motorcycles, just all this loud combustion of noise. Mars and Leo, just a lot of like very active, you know, fire truck, you know, energy, theatrical, you know what I mean? Singing, dancing, arts, you know what I mean? Very fun loving, very flirtatious, very charismatic. This is like, once again, every time I talk about Leo energy, but for real in this, you need to be speaking. Like, ain't no, like, you know what I mean? And if you have any Saturn or any hard aspects to this, especially specifically Saturn, this is some energy that you definitely want to work with, not against. Because you need to be expressing yourself. You need to be, oftentimes when I find a Mars and Leo person, not all the time, but oftentimes when I find a Mars and Leo person, I also find that there's some type of Saturnian energy that is trying to basically combat this energy, you know, that's trying to suppress this energy. And it's probably just in the charts that I've seen specifically, but it's so weird. It's like there's something in the people that, you know, that's just really trying to stop them from really expressing that heart-centered truth. So that's something that you don't want to do, Leo. Like, you want to. Like, these motherfuckers can't hold you back, Mars and Leo. You got to express. You have to speak. We need you to speak. We need you to express. Because not only does it help you really get to know you and a sense of who you are, but it helps other people kind of step into that energy too. You know what I mean? This is very, I always call it Leo energy. We are cheerleader motherfucking energy, okay? But when you have a Mars and Leo, this is really gearing you, pushing you forward, moving you forward, and letting you know that it is okay to express. It's just how you are expressing that energy as well, because we are talking about pride. You know, this can be very aggressive energy. And there's a difference between being assertive and there's a difference between being aggressive. You know, and this is very AG energy in general. But I feel like you just want to, with all that fire, because this is fire on fire, cardinal fire, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You'll see that cardinal fire, and then this is fixed fire when we're talking about this. So it's like with Leo, fixed fire, very fixed in his ways, very much so wanting people to agree. So when it's mad or when it's heated, it's like, oh, well, this is how I feel. This is how I think. Fuck you. And it's like, now Leo. Okay. Yes. Understand, understood. But, you know, you gotta chill. You feel me? And once again, I say this, you know, for Leo placements, but when we put Mars and Leo here, this is for sure, you know, just allowing other people to kind of bring in their own. Mars and Leo is in its highest frequency when it understands the leader that it is, you know, and understanding itself and knowing that regardless if other people have opposing opinions or opposing ideals than you, that you can still have a come to Jesus moment and you can say, you know what? We can agree to disagree. We don't have to agree on the same thing, and that is completely okay. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in my game. You know what I mean? You just like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's going to be what it is and it's going to be what it ain't. You feel me? And moving it and keeping it pushing and moving forward. This is also energy that you want to get active. You know, because you do have like this endless, this is Mars pushing the sun, Leo pushing the sun right forward. So it's like, you need to be physically active. You need to be doing something, because if you keep it inward, it's easy to get depressed. You need to be doing something that is fun. You need to be doing things that are exciting, adventurous, allowing the inner child in you to soar, to roam free. A lion is not supposed to be caged, baby boy, baby girl, baby whatever. You're not supposed to be caged. You cannot be packed down. This is fixed fire, you know. And even for fixed fire, when it feels caged or when it feels like it's being contained, it's still going to want to do something to burst out. You know what I mean? In a sense, because now I'm thinking about a candle. A candle can contain fire. More. Something's going down. Something's definitely going down. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, like, I know I said that shit before. I know I said that shit before, y'all. See? Okay. Alright, I know I said that shit before, y'all, but honestly, like, I've never heard the ambulances, the cop cars. I've never heard them like this before. Like, I've never heard them, like, consecutively back to back to back to back. Like, I've never heard no shit like this before. So that's why I'm like, I'm sorry to stop y'all in this. I know this is not, like, totally Mars and Leo, but, like, for real, this is crazy. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I swear it's going to be, like, just 1 second. I mean, it's been going on for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think they're having to pass by this freeway. Yeah, I mean, passing by this way.
Girl, it's been going on for a minute.
Yeah, there's probably an accident down the freeway.
Ooh!
We didn't hear nothing this time though, so.
I know.
Because typically we'll hear like something
crash. I know.
I didn't hear nothing crash.
Dang. Okay, let me finish this up. That's crazy. Alright, y'all. First of all, it's raining in this motherfucker right now. It's raining and then it's just ambulance. Just Alright, so we talked about the fiery nature. Alright. We talked about the passion. We talked about this electrifying energy, you know what I mean? But I think when I'm thinking about this energy of like the ambulance and all the cars, police cars, and just all this emergency energy, I just think this is just a heating experience, but just knowing just how far that this Mars and Leo energy can go when it goes there. And I'm gonna lighten this up as we kind of conclude, because I know this has been like, oh shit, like I'm gonna lighten it up, I'm gonna brighten up a little bit, but really, like, this is the type of energy I feel like, you know, it can go a little too far, you know, where it can get real violent or just real, you know, it just can get, it could go there, definitely. So I just think that this is the type of energy where you want to be really, I think, more mindful or more aware of like where you are and how you are exerting your own personal energy. Because not only are you getting riled up for you, but you're picking up, now your energy, the sun is like picking up all this other energy. So when you start anteing the fuck up, then other motherfuckers start anteing the fuck up. You feel me? But all in all, I will say definitely to kind of bring it in on the other end of this. This is a very fun energy. It's very flirtatious. You know what I mean? This is the type of energy that will approach a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of energy that will walk up to you, that will go up to you and be like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? And this is the type of energy that will not stop. Like, Mars and Leo is not the type of energy that's going to just let you walk them by. They might, but just know they're probably thinking about that. You know what I mean? They want a piece of that. But if anything, they really want you, they're going to let it be known in some way, shape, or form. This is the type of energy that will literally sit in front of you. You know what I mean? Make a nice, you know what I mean? Like, oops, I accidentally dropped something. Ooh. Oh, let me just bend myself all the way over and pick up what it is that I need to get. And I can grab it off the ground. Oh my God, did you see me just pick that up? Mars and Leo, yes. Or, you know, if it's not that, like trying to catch your attention and get you to come through, this is also energy that's like, well, you know, like, yo, I like what I see. You know what I mean? And I'm at you. You know what I mean? I like you. I like what I see. And then it's like, yo, like, I'm trying to go on a date, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go on a date with the Mars and Leo, it's like Mars and Leo will do the most to show affection. The most. Very romantic. Very, very. Mars and Leo is very, very romantic, especially if they feel that they're in it. Very romantic. I mean, this is like the flower bringing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just doing it up. You know, pulling up and, you know what I mean? You know, nice, fresh, always fresh. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say always fresh. You definitely want to check the other placements, but, hey, when they get there, they there, okay? They'll suit it and boot it up for that ass. For themselves. But they'll also suit that shit, you know what I mean? They like them to look good and they like for you to look good. You know? Some people might call it vain, but you like what the fuck you like. You know what I mean? And so, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, they'll come through for it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Mars and Leo is necessarily an open book per se, but it's not hard to get to know a Mars and Leo because they're really open, usually pretty open in expression. Like, it doesn't really take, like I said, you want to check all the other aspects of the chart because somebody look like, well, I'm okay, boo, maybe it's not for you, okay? But what we're talking about here is when Mars and Leo is frequency and they're elevating and they're expressive. And I'm not saying that you that's like how you are with everybody, you know what I mean? But when you are in that passion and you know you are in it, of course, yes, you know what I mean? But we get into relationships a little bit in, you know, Venusian energy and some other in it. But this Mars is just like off first bat. Like I said, this is from quickie energy to like, let me romance you and all that kind of stuff. But this is still very romantic for Leo. Mars is still very romantic for Leo. It's like conquering energy, but not Aries, Mars and Aries energy. But it's still like, you know, Mars and Leo is not afraid to do the whole shit. Like, to show you, like, for Mars, so it's like, I'm the fucking best. And why would you want to be with anybody else but me? I mean, is there any other option? I mean, even if you are talking to your mans over here, or your girl, or whatever the case may be, even if you are talking to these people, I'm still the best. That's energy. Even if that's not internally, that's what you're going to, even if that's not how they feel internally, that's what you're going to feel. That's what they're going to be showing you. Okay? So, Never get it twisted is what I'm hearing from Mars and Leo. Never, never, ever. All right. So I think royal, you know, regal, very regal energy. And I think very dynamic as well. And I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to share with Mars and Leo. We're going to be moving into Mars and Virgo. But yeah, definitely let me know what y'all think. Like I said, you definitely can check out the Mars activation, Phoenix rising video of how we work with Mars and Pluto energy and the energy of the Phoenix rising. How you can use that in your own life, especially as we're moving through these times. But other than that, yeah, man, let's do it. Mars and Virgo next. And we're going to be finishing up this week with Mars and Scorpio. And so, yeah, it is what it is. Whoa, why did I say, I did say Mercury retrograde in this. I did. That's already going to be posted. So just the Mercury retrograde stuff, I really do be forgetting that I'll be recording some of these ahead of time. So I look back and be like, oh yeah, duh, because this shit was already out. So yeah, definitely check out the Mercury retrograde video. Or if you have Mercury retrograde, definitely do that. I'm also going to do what I meant to say though. Not what I meant to say, but what I'm going to say though is I will do a Mars retrograde. So if you have Mars retrograde in your birth chart, by the end of this series, I will be posting a Mars retrograde video. So you can definitely check that out too. So yeah, this is my interpretation of Mars and Leo. We're going to be moving once again to Mars and Virgo next. And it's Araneae Storm checking out. Once again, personal readings at araneastorm.wix.com/info. And you can also find me on all social media at Araneae Storm, everywhere and anywhere. All right. Tell a friend, tell your homies. And once again, I'm out. Deuces.